The racial policy of Nazi Germany was a set of laws and procedures based on a racist dogma asserting the dominance of the Aryan race, which claimed scientific legitimacy. This was combined with Nazi eugenics that aimed for racial hygiene through compulsory sterilization and extermination of non-Aryans, which culminated in a genocide known as the Holocaust. Genocide. Who's responsible? Followers. People who are not free thinkers. People who take orders. People who are victims of social conditioning and allow society to do the thinking for them. Deliberate, intentional, systematic extermination of racial, political, or cultural populations. Mass oppression, suppression, expression of hate. Impression, regression, transgression by state. Euthanasia employed to avoid cultural degradation. Racial cleansing employed through oppressive legislation. Deportation of people, loss of rights was their fate. Mass murdering occurring at an exponential rate. Slavery, starvation, ablation of population. Inhumane regulation, termination of occupation. 1895, post-racial hygiene was conceived. Nazi propaganda like pseudoscience used to deceive. Adolf Plotz planted Nazi eugenic seeds. Racial cleansing to create Aryan pure breeds. Social Darwinism, race-based German society. Social manufacturing of Aryan variety. 1919 was the birth of National Socialism, a form of fascism known as Nazism. Guided by nationalism and social Darwinism, led to racial schism and anti-Semitism. 1933 racial policy of Nazi Germany, a racist ideology asserting Aryan superiority. Racial policies and laws and compulsory sterilization were key variables of the Nazi equation. Laws passed to control populations and genes. Scientific racism helped to fuel the machine. Appliance of pseudoscience to instill racial separation. Experimentation like radiation-induced castration. Sterilization for people with hereditary conditions. Just some of the tactics used by the Nazi Commission. Manic, depressive, epileptic, and schizophrenic. Genes sought to be knocked out due to Nazi eugenics. Life unworthy of life was their identity. Elimination from the chain of heredity. 1935 Nuremberg regulations, where various laws passed to control the population. Anti-Semitic, corrupt, hateful, and restrictive. Jews were made second-class citizens, laws were constrictive. Disinformation for Nazi agenda propagation. Mass manipulation for mass discrimination.